Welcome back, best friends. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys the setups that I will be looking out for this week, doing a top-down analysis with you guys. Like, we're going to go from the weekly time frame down to the 1 hour time frame, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking out for and also my thought process and how I came to these conclusions and these setups, right? I'm going to be showing you guys all of it. So without further ado, let's get started with this video.
Hold tight alpha, hero trader, 100 lots on a candle. Too much money to be getting, too much money to be grabbed up. With the price action, value flow like a fountain.
Previously, right here, you can see GBPJPY on the screen, right? You can see that I have a pending order for a sale right here. And why exactly am I looking out for sales? We're going to start from the weekly so that we can have a better understanding of what exactly is going on. So on the weekly level, right, we can see that there's a bit of a previous support area right here, which means that if price was to come back there again, it is likely going to act as a resistance area, but that's still like far away from spot price right now. So we want to concern ourselves majorly with what's happening with spot price right now. What is it indicating and what is it trying to do? Right, so on the weekly time frame, we can see our price is really bullish, right? It's like creating higher highs and higher lows as it continues to like go up. Right here we have this higher low, higher high, another higher low, then we have an higher high right here, which means that the next likely thing that price will want to do will be to create another higher low, right? So that being said, it means that we want to try to take advantage of that possibility. But obviously, like I always say, we do not try to predict the market. We just like basically follow along with market and do what it does. Other than that, like that market structure and trend that we have going on, also we can see that the last week candle, right, we had bulls try to push price up to this area right here at 174.667, and then bears came back in and pushed price back down to 172.546 thereabouts, and then the bulls stepped back in. And basically what I'm trying to say or get about is that we can see how sellers are trying to push price down, right? We saw how they tried to do it here, but they didn't win, right? And over here as well, which means that sellers are now really stepping in aggressively into GBPJPY, right? They are trying to push price lower, and obviously we want to position ourselves for that type of win. Obviously we want to like be able to take advantage of that, so we are going to prepare for it. So let's say in a situation where let's say the sellers win, right, we want to look out for entries to sell, and if they don't win, I'll also go over that and get you prepared for a situation where price is not bullish and what you can do to also make profits off of that movement as well. So let's drop down to the daily. So on the daily time frame, guys, we can see how like price obviously like rejected over here, rejection over here, indecision, sellers constantly trying to push price lower. And then over here, this was the candle that closed last Friday, right? So our bulls pushed price up and sellers still eventually took control of the price and then pushed it back down. Now, what would be the confirmation for me if at all this is going to be a sell? It would be if this particular candle can close below this previous candle right here, not as a rejection candle, but a good candle with a lot of body than weak, then I would be very interested in taking sales below this area right here, since this is our daily level. The red lines or the red areas pretty much signify my weekly levels, and the blue lines I use them to signify my daily levels. So this is my daily level right here. We can see our price constantly reacted around here and how it's kind of holding price above. On Friday it's holding, today's Monday, it's still holding up pricing, it's still holding price above that area. So it's pretty much a significant area for me, and I'm very much interested in how price is going to react there. And if price is able to break below that area, where's it at now? If price is able to break below this area, right, on obviously maybe 1 hour thereabouts, then I'll be looking to take the retest towards this area, taking my first profit right here, and then taking the rest around this area in a situation where the bears are able to take control of price. Over here would be my confirmation that bears has taken control of the market based off of, like, this is the previous week's candle, right? If any bearish candle can close below the open of last week Friday's bullish candle, then it means that the bears are obviously in control of price right now, and then it means that price is likely going to continue to push down towards this area likely or at this to this area at the very least. Now, in a situation where that doesn't happen, right, what is the next likely thing to happen? It would be bulls taking control of the market, and the confirmation for that would be if it's able to break above last week's high over here, then it means that the bulls are still in control of the price, right? And then we can see or take a retest run here and then try to take it up to the next resistance area at 176 thereabouts, right? So that's basically what I'm looking out for on the weekly and daily levels. But obviously I don't take my entries there, so I'm going to drop down to the lower time from like 4 hour and 1 hour and show you guys again what I'm looking at. Now, that being said, on the 4 hour time frame, we can see the bearish you can see how bears are really trying to push price downward. Over here we can see this really strong rejection to the downside, and then we had very little candles to the upside. Bears constantly pushing price back and forth. Over here we can see that happening a lot of times, right? We can see numerous times where bears are trying to take control of price, and over here it seems that they are basically taking control gradually. But the confirmation again would be if price is able to break below last week's open. I mean, last week Friday's open. If it's able to break below there and close below that area, which would be over here, this daily level that we have right here. If price is able to break below that area, then I will be looking to take the retest from there up to this side over here for like maximum profit thereabout. And if price was to, let's say, continue to break below this area, then I will look for more sell entries. But for now, we're going to focus more on this right now. This is the most likely thing for price to do at this point, right? So dropping further down to the 1 hour time frame, let's see if there's more things for us to see over there. Pretty much still the same thing that we can see over here. Bears trying to take control of the market, and you know, we want to position ourselves to be able to take advantage of that move if it should happen. But if it doesn't happen, we want price to break above this weekly high over here and close above it, then we can take the buys towards this area. That being said, let's move on to the next currency pair, right? And then we have Euro AUD. For Euro AUD, I'm going to take this off. So for Euro AUD, obviously again we're going to start our analysis from the weekly time frame like we always do, right? So on the weekly time frame, we can see our price is like really bullish right now. We see our price is creating higher highs and higher lows. Price is in an uptrend, so we want to position ourselves to be able to take full advantage of something like that. But we can see our price as created higher lows, higher highs, higher low, higher high, and is currently forming another higher low. And I think that it's likely going to be around here that we can find that higher low. So it means that we will be looking to take buys around that price area, right? But either ways, we are not going to basically just sit around and let price fall about, let's see, how many pips would that be? Over 500 pips, and not try to take advantage of it, obviously. So what we want to do is to position ourselves so that we can take advantage of price moving down to the lower price tanking towards this area to create the new higher low, and then we can take advantage of that sell. But obviously we are not just going to jump into it. We want to pay attention to price action and market structure. So over here is where we have the most recent high on price on the weekly level, and right here is the support area, and we are looking to see how price will react to that before we do anything at all. So this is what I'm looking out for, right? If price is able to, let's say, break below this weekly area right here on the lower time frame, of course I want to take a sell at the retest and then hold for maximum gain right towards this area right here at 1.58 56806, I mean thereabout, and then we can maybe take more position ourselves to be able to take advantage of the possible buys to create another higher high. But like I always say, we do not try to predict the market. We just prepare for every possible scenario that may happen and take advantage of whatever move we find on the chart, as long as it is like it fits into our risk appetite and our trading strategies as well. I try to keep all of these videos as simple and straightforward as possible, basically so that even someone with the least understanding or knowledge of how to trade can still understand what I'm doing and, you know, maybe make some money off of it as well. There's really a lot more to the things that I've done on my chart right here. All that I'm doing right now is simplifying everything, making it as simple and straightforward as possible so that everybody can take something out of this. Even if you don't end up trading it, you can still understand how I look at the market and how you can use that to your advantage and add that to how you also look at the market, and maybe it will help you become a better trader. But the truth is, I look at the market in a more deeper way, right? I look at the price action, the trend, this market structure, fundamentals, especially. I want to see the chart pattern, the candlestick patterns, the type of candlesticks that we have, right? Are they big candles? Do we have more wicks than bodies? You know, I look at all of those things, but I try do too much of that in this video so that I don't leave anyone confused. So all of that being said, let's drop down to the daily. So on the daily time frame, right, we can see our price is kind of like, we can see our bears are pretty much in control of price right now, which further confirms that we may likely see price come to retrace, come trade up to this area right here at 1.5678 thereabout, right? Like these things that we're seeing on the daily time frame based on price action, right? We saw our price pushed off of this weekly level right here and made price dump up to this demand area, and then the bulls tried to step in and push price up to this area, and then they pushed it back down. And then right here we can see like the last candle that closed last week was really bearish, very strong bearish, and very strong bearish candle towards the downside, indicating a strong presence of bears in this particular currency pair. So it means that we are likely going to see price break below this area, and if it does break below that area, I will be looking to take sales towards this area for the week, right? Obviously, it's not going, this move is not going to happen in a day. I'm just trying to prepare you for what is likely going to happen for this week, right? But as you already know, I do not pick my entries on the higher time frame. I like to pick my entries on the lower time frame, between 1 hour to 15 minutes time frame. That's where I like to pick my entries. The analysis, I do them top down from the weekly down to the 1 hour time frame, and then I go down to the lower time frame, like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, to pick out my entries, my entry and my exits basically. But my take profit, the majority take profit I'll be looking to take for the week, I try to find that on the weekly levels. That being said, let's drop down to the 4 hour time frame and see if there's anything that is worth noting there. So on the 4 hour time frame as well, we can see that they are bearish. We can see our bears are pretty much in control of price right now, creating this sort of like downtrend going on right here. We can see our bears are really in control of price right now, and that being said, it means we want to be looking for sales and not buys right now. Before we will see price break below this area, I have a strong inclination that price will likely trade up to this level based off certain things that I'm seeing right now, but I cannot discuss, so that I don't make this video complicated for people who don't have as much trading experience or knowledge. So, but either ways, I believe that price may trade as high as this before it eventually breaks below this area, and then we can take the retest and, you know, hold the trade down here. So basically, I will be looking to take some sales around this area and around this area as well. So it means I will be having about 2 or more entries in sales for this particular currency pair. All of these trades that I've given out, I will be sending out the live updates in the Telegram community, so ensure you check that out. Now, if you want to get the live updates of every currency pair that I've analyzed here, you should join the Telegram community in the description below. It's a community we have created for other traders like yourself who are like-minded and looking to take their trading journey and level from where they are right now to the next level. So you should join the community so you can interact with other traders like yourself. And also, I will be sending live updates. I always do that with the community members, right? I share my entries, my exits, the things that I'm looking out for. Even sometimes I pick people at randoms and then teach them the things that I know. You want to join the community and take full advantage of it and learn all that you can. Take your journey to your trading journey and experience to the next level. Make some more money for yourself, because basically I think that's the goal of majority of traders out here. So you want to take advantage of that. Join the link, join the Telegram community using the link in the description below. And also, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel to at least 100 subscribers before the end of this month, and then we can figure out a way how we can give back more to the community other than just these videos. I already mentioned that I pick people at random from the Telegram community to, you know, share my knowledge with, and we were to hit 100 subscribers. I probably will pick some more from YouTube now, not just from the Telegram community. I will pick at least 2 people from the YouTube community and then share with them some knowledge that I have. So hit that subscribe button. You could be the lucky winner of this free session with me, and I'm going to show you how I analyze the market from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame, and then show with you some more insights than I do in these videos, basically because I would have the time to explain all of these things to you compared to YouTube, where I have to keep it as short and straightforward as possible. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.